Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Sean here, and welcome to the San Diego Chargers rebuild. That's right, I called it the San Diego. Chargers fans, note my coach's name in the top right. I'm sure you'll probably like it. Um, but this team needs a lot of work done. Uh, some of it you're not going to like, that's for sure. Philip Rivers has a gigantic cap penalty, and I don't think that I'm going to be able to get rid of him. But Antonio Gates is going to have to go because I want to open the door for Hunter Henry to get in there. Um, but yeah, so this team has a lot of work that needs to be done. The only thing I'm really worried about is cap penalties because of how many just bad contracts are on the team, like Travis Benjamin and what's his name, Brandon Flowers. So I'm gonna start working on some trades, and I'll get back with you guys when I've got some stuff worked out. So with the first trade of season number one, we're going to be sending Antonio Gates, Jaleel Adai, and Manti Te'o to the Browns for their first round picks this year and next year. With our next trade, we're going to be sending King Dunlap, Joe Barksdale, and some left outside linebacker to the Seahawks for their first round picks this year and next year. With our next trade, we're going to be sending Brendan Flowers, Dwight Lowry, I guess Dwight, yeah, pretty sure it's Dwight Lowry, and Denzel Perryman to the Saints for their first round picks. With this trade, we're sending Travis Benjamin and Brandon Mebane to the 49ers for the first round pick this year. With this trade, we're going to be getting a third round pick from the Colts in exchange for Danny Woodhead. And with this trade, we're getting a third round pick next year from the Broncos for Stevie Johnson. And with this trade, we're sending Sean Lissamore and some other D tackle to the Bears for their first round pick next year. And I think this is going to be the last major trade for this season. So here at the midseason mark, somehow we are 3-5 and last in the AFC West. So uh, XP wise, I mean, we don't really have a whole lot going on. Uh, Defense, Joey Bosa is actually doing really well though, so that's good to see. Um, but we do have 9 players to resign, including Melvin Ingram, I think. Yeah, so he's the big name here, and we're definitely going to get him back. And he does resign, so that's nice. The rest of these guys I'm not worried about. And would Pink Cotton Rose stop sending me messages about a fucking Gamer Saloon Madden tournament? My goodness, those things are annoying. I don't even know how they get my gamer tag to send me those messages, but like, God, stop, please. So here at the playoffs, surprisingly enough, we end up going 8-8, and we sneak into the wild card. So let's take a look at stats. This is actually really surprising. I was not expecting this whatsoever. But Philip Rivers, 3,800 yards, 29 touchdowns, 12 picks. Rushing, Melvin Gordon, 1,100 yards, 8 touchdowns. Brandon Oliver with 11 touchdowns. Receiving, Keenan Allen led the team, 900 yards, 6 touchdowns. Tyrell Williams, almost 600 yards, 5 touchdowns. And then Dontrell Inman, 950 yards and 7 touchdowns. Blocking, I'm sure, was terrible. Chris Hairston led up 15 sacks. Defense led by Jatavis Brown with 140 tackles. Tackles for loss was led by Corey Liuget with 10, and sacks was led by Joey Bosa with 12.5. Hopefully he won Rookie of the Year. Jatavis Brown with 5 picks. I don't know. Brown might have won it. Melvin Ingram had 4. Melvin Ingram had 4 picks. What the hell? Casey Hayward had 4. Okay. All right, at least 3 defensive touchdowns. Casey Hayward, Jason Verrett, and Craig Major all had defensive touchdowns. Now let's take a look at awards. Hopefully one of our guys won something. I'm assuming no Chargers are going to be up there. AFC, any Chargers in the top 10? Nope. Defensive Player of the Year. Jatavis Brown comes in 4th for Defensive Player of the Year. Offensive Rookie, Hunter Henry comes in 7th, unfortunately. Defensive Rookie goes to Jatavis Brown with Joey Bosa coming in 2nd. That is crazy. I'm happy I kept him. I almost traded him like twice. But yeah, so that's going to be it for the awards. I wonder how much XP he and Joey Bosa have, actually. It's probably quite a bit. Okay, 53,000. Oh my goodness. I got to give this guy a face, first of all. So getting into the game here after using a whole bunch of XP. The Chiefs are 11-5, and we'll take a look at overalls. We're a 73. Oh my God, we're gonna get annihilated. The Chiefs are an 87. I I I just want to see what the final score is gonna be. So coming up on halftime here, we actually have the lead. It's a very low scoring game, but our defense is just playing so well. Um, but our offense is garbage. Uh, no way! No way we just won this game. Oh my God. Oh, Philip Rivers, 48% on his pass. Oh my goodness, and we won the game. I can't believe it. Well, uh, I think we're going to have to bid our Cinderella hopes goodbye. We're going to be taking on the 12-3-1 New England Patriots. And uh, the Chiefs are, I mean, they're not the best franchise, but, I mean, it's the Patriots. We're done. Again with this. Jesus Christ. So coming up on halftime here, we're down 21-3, and it's about what I expected. Uh, I mean, this game's been over since the first quarter, and we finally score a touchdown in the fourth, which is very nice. But Tom Brady threw for 4 touchdowns. Um, yeah, our team is not very good. So after trading down a lot, I'm finally here ready to make some picks. The first pick I'm gonna make is this receiver Corey McElroy. Supposed to be a mid first, but oh God, I reached. Okay, he's actually a solid receiver. His awareness is just really low. So hopefully, I mean it's gonna be really easy to get him up. Um, yeah, it's really just the awareness that is what makes him such a low overall. But that kind of sucks. But oh, did they take? Tell me they didn't take the corner I wanted. I don't think they did. They did not. All right, good. So I want these guys. So I'm gonna take this corner with this pick. 16, good. I drafted him at 15. He's got quick development too, which is awesome. So that was a good pick. My next pick is at 20. All right, and then I don't know where my next pick after that is, but that guy's well, he's not supposed to go to the third. So I'm taking this middle linebacker, 26th overall talent, but he's pretty good. So we'll see what we can do with him, and then actually I can trade this pick away. So whenever I take that running back, you guys will see. Wow. All right. So turns out that running back was the second best player in the draft. That's pretty awesome. But I think I may have reached the point where I've just accumulated too many picks, and I actually like the game won't let me have anymore. Let me try to trade this away, and I'll see if it'll even let me do it. Because I tried trading away one of my other picks, and I couldn't do it. Yeah, I have too many picks. That's unfortunate. I'm gonna have to make some trades myself then. So, um, if it's anything significant like the one I'm about to make, you guys will see. But if not, then I'll just skip ahead to the beginning of season number 2. But it looks like I'm gonna be able to make a significant trade here, which would be nice. Take a 7th round pick maybe. Oh, come on. All right. So I'll get him for a 6th, and then can move on to the next one. So with this trade, we're going to send the rest of our picks, aside from the 7th round, to the Titans for Jack Conklin. All right, so for a quick little recap of the draft, Corey McElroy is going to stay the same, but I am going to make the corner we got Marlon Humphrey, just to change it up from Marshawn Lattimore. The middle linebacker is going to stay the same as well. So is the free safety, but the running back I drafted is going to be Joe Mixon. Reason for this is he was drafted way too late to be Fournette, and I just had him in the last rebuild. Doesn't exactly fit the play style of, what's his name, Dalvin Cook. And, well, he skipped the combine for one. Mixon's not allowed, or he didn't get invited to the combine, and he was projected to go in like the third round, but he turned out to be the second best player in the draft, which honestly Mixon has the potential to turn out like that. So it's kind of fitting. But here at the start of season number 2, there are quite a bit of trades I would like to make, and I have the firepower to do it, as you'll see. Look at all these picks. My God, trading down is ridiculous in this game, I swear. But yeah, our team's going to be stacked once I find some good trades to make. So with this trade, we're going to be sending Corey Liuget and a second and third round pick to the Redskins for Trent Williams, who's going to be our new starting left tackle. With this trade, we're sending a third, fifth, and seventh round picks to the Cowboys for Travis Frederick. So we got like half of our O-line pretty much figured out. No, actually more than half, because we have Conklin too. So we just need a right guard, and the O-line will be set, and then the offense is going to start to look a bit better. I do want another receiver, though, to replace Tyrell Williams. And I'll probably start Corey McElroy. Hopefully he'll do well there. But if not, I mean, there's always a receiver by the name of Brandon Cooks that I like to get. So we'll see about that. But the defense needs a lot of help. Namely, I need a free safety and D tackles, because I only have one D tackle on the roster. But I also need to move Melvin Ingram. Actually, all right, I gotta think about what I want to do. So with our next trade, I'm going to be sending Jeremiah Atachu, DJ Fluker, and a second-round pick to the Seahawks for Cam Chancellor, who I don't think I've ever gotten before in a rebuild. So it's going to be a new face at free safety for me. Hopefully he'll play well alongside Nate Lyons. That would definitely be nice. Corners, I think, are okay. I may trade Casey Hayward at some point. But the linebackers are starting to come together. I still definitely need D tackles. And another defensive end, actually. Jeez. With this trade, we're going to send some backup free safety, a first and a fourth round pick, to the Saints for Sheldon Rankins, who's going to be our starting D tackle, I think. Although I need to get another one anyway because we play a 4-3. So let me first figure out who that's going to be before I say he's going to be the starter. So actually, Fletcher Cox is going to be our starting D tackle. Going to send a first, a fourth, and Tyrell Williams to the Eagles in exchange for Big Fletch. So the defense is looking good, I think. I need to move somebody's position. I need to actually move Melvin Ingram to left outside linebacker. And then I need another defensive end, and then I think we'll pretty much be set, except for, basically just hoping that players progress like they should. But we need a new right end. Apart from that, a new wide receiver, and a right guard, and then we'll be good. So with this trade, we're going to get our other offensive guard. We're going to send Chris Hairston, some guy named Reed, that's a right end, and a sixth-round pick for Jack Mewhort. So the O-line is pretty much set. Just need to replace that right end. And what else? Get a receiver, and then we'll be good. With this trade, we're going to be getting DeForest Buckner to slide into that right end spot. So we're going to be sending the 49ers a first-round pick, that cornerback major, and a third-round pick. So with this trade, I'm quite sure that I gave up too much for it, but it's okay. So I'm going to get Brandon Cooks, but I'm going to give up 2 first-round picks and Joshua Perry. So we have all of our starters, just need to sign some depth, and then I'll see you guys at the midseason. So here at the midseason of season number 2, we're sitting at 3-4, which is slightly disappointing, but we're definitely not out of it. The Broncos are in first at 4-4, so we still definitely have a chance to win the division. We do have 5 players to re-sign at the moment, Brandon Cooks and Cam Chancellor. Being some big ones, but we do have a lot of cap room, which is very good. And Brandon Cooks will re-sign. That's nice. Cam Chancellor will as well. Okay. We're on a roll here. Can we get Jack Mewhort too? We can. Jason Verrett. Okay, he doesn't want to come back yet. All right, I'll get Jason Verrett back, but I'll see you guys at the playoffs. Wow, so here at the playoffs, we actually sneak in again with a record of 9-7. So, okay, looks like we know who won Rookie of the Year. Hopefully. Yeah. Oh, no, wide receiver of the year on a Pro Bowl appearance, but somehow he didn't get quick development, which sucks, but we actually won the division. Let's take a look at stats. Phillip Rivers, 4,700 yards, 27 touchdowns, but 21 picks. That kind of sucks. Melvin Gordon, 1,100 yards, 9 touchdowns. Joe Mixon, 16 touchdowns as the backup. Keenan Allen led the team in catches with 95, actually tied with Brandon Cooks. But look at the rookie, Corey McElroy, 1,300 yards and 12 touchdowns. That's pretty crazy. Sacks, only 7 sacks in the entire year. That's amazing. On defense, Jatavis Brown led the team in tackles with 108. Joey Bosa led the team in tackles for loss with 13, and he also led the team in sacks with 11.5. DeForest Buckner had 9. Fletcher Cox had 4. Melvin Ingram led the team with picks with 3 somehow, and we had at least one. We had 2 defensive touchdowns, one from Nate Lyons, one from Joey Bosa. So looking at awards, I know who won wide receiver of the year already, but Aaron Rodgers won MVP. Any Chargers? No. All right, so looking in the AFC, any Chargers for offensive player of the year? Nope. What about defensive? Nope. What about offensive rookie? McElroy comes in second to this quarterback on the Jets. Joe Mixon comes in fourth. Good. Myron Cromartie won Defensive Rookie of the Year. Nate Lyons comes in third. Marlon Humphrey comes in fifth. Cool. All right, so I'm guessing we have a ton of XP to spend. So that'll be interesting to see how much our guys progress. But see you guys in the wild card game. So here in the wild card round of the playoffs, we're going to be taking on the 10-6 Baltimore Ravens. And after upgrading everybody, we're an 89 overall. Last season we were a 73. The Ravens are an 86. So I feel pretty good, like we might win this. So I kind of just totally went blank and forgot to start talking, but it's been a very close game, and fuck, they won. Well, that was actually I'm assuming it was a really good game because it was close the entire time. But unfortunately, we lost. So I'm going to do this trade, sending Phillip Rivers to the Bears for the first round pick next year. He's down to an 82 overall. He's just not getting it done. So had to move on from him. We no longer have a quarterback of any kind on the roster. So let's go after a good one. So once again, I'm overpaying in a trade, but it doesn't really bother me because getting first round picks, I've learned, is incredibly easy. Oh my goodness. All right, so sending 2 first round picks and Fletcher Cox to the Packers for Aaron Rodgers. Now, just looking at it, it's an overpay, right? But I have the first and the third pick, and I can easily get more firsts. So I'm not at all worried about that. And really doing what I do is going to let me stack up first for next year. So at the beginning of next season, I can actually have a lot of picks to trade with. So I think it's going to end up, it's going to turn out well, I think. But looking at the team, I mean, I need another D tackle now. But they're easy enough to trade for. I just need, these guys, they're not progressing fast enough going into season 3, which is unfortunate. And one of these guys needs to go. I think Casey Hayward's going to get traded. We're going to get a better corner out of him. And you guys already know my favorite corner in the game, so we're going to try to get Jalen Ramsey, of course. See if we can actually make this go through. I'm probably going to have to give up a first. Yeah. I'm going to have to give up a first. Although, maybe not. Oh, man. Alright, I'll figure this out and I'll come back with you guys once I complete it. Wow. Oh, let's go. All right, so somehow I cleared enough cap space with, I guess, getting rid of Fletcher Cox and those first round picks that I was able to sign Khalil Mack. So that's pretty crazy. The D line's going to be really nice now. And maybe because of that, I don't even have to upgrade my linebackers, really. I probably still will, to be honest. But Khalil Mack and Joey Bosa on the same D line is just, it's sick. These quarterbacks can be running for their lives. But looking at the draft, though, I'm not sure that there's a really standout player that I want to get. Although this guy's 6'4". Oh my god, I kind of want to draft him. I may draft him. He's 24, but he's tall as fuck and he's fast. I probably will. Yeah, that's he'll probably be the only guy I draft. Actually, this receiver, he's kind of slow. Yeah. All right, but I'm gonna go ahead and go to the draft and trade down a whole lot. So I'll see you guys there. Holy crap! Oh my god, I got three first round picks from the Niners for the first overall pick, for them to move up one spot. That's insane. Okay. Oh shit! Is that corner? Is that the one guy in the draft I wanted? Are you kidding me? Oh, EA. Oh, come on, man. Okay, so I ended up drafting that one receiver with, yeah, this dude. That dude? Yeah, that dude. With like a something. Spec catch. He turned out to be crap. But look at all the first round picks we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 first round picks this year. So, I mean, we've got, all the firepower in the world to improve our team. So, hopefully, we'll be able to do that. My first target here is Luke Kuechly. Um, Trying to upgrade. Okay, I'm just trying to do this correctly. But trying to upgrade the linebacker spot. I'll just go ahead and trade this dude, I suppose. What? Oh my god. Okay, that's ridiculous. But yeah, the team is like, it's good, but it's not good enough, which is kind of sucks to be in this in between stage and just not have enough time to actually have your players develop. Because if this was like a realistic rebuild, if I was doing this like 5 years even, I would not be getting rid of these guys. I would definitely be keeping them, but unfortunately, they're just still low 80 overalls. So that kind of sucks. Um, but I still need another D tackle and an upgraded corner. Oh man, there's so much I gotta do. All right, I'm just gonna keep looking for some trades. So we're gonna be reuniting Kuechly and Shaq Thompson. We're gonna be trading the Panthers Jatavis Brown a first and a third next year for Thompson. So I need to move him to right outside linebacker, I guess. But the linebackers are set. Um, Actually, Melvin Ingram. Jeez, I can upgrade everything. All right, I'm gonna keep looking. So with this trade, we're gonna send Melvin Ingram a first round pick and a fourth round pick next year to the Seahawks for Bobby Wagner. So the linebacking core is officially like just off the charts crazy. Um, I need to change one of their positions, but yeah, it's pretty nasty. I need a free safety. I need an upgraded corner, and I need another D tackle. Oh my goodness! All right. I'm not gonna worry about O line, tight end, or receiver. I may try to upgrade running back, to be honest, but I'm mostly focused on the defense at this point. So with this trade, we're sending two first-round picks and a third-round pick to the Chiefs for Eric Berry. It's going to be our new starting free safety, so now we can move, what's his name, Nate Lyons, and try to get a... Actually, okay, I have another D tackle. He's currently DeForest Buckner. I just got to move his position. I finally did it. It's such a stupid trade. I just wanted to do it just because I just... Fucking Marcus Peters, man. Finally. Finally, he's not even like the greatest corner in the game or anything like that, but I just, for whatever reason, can never get him. Now, now that I take Eric Berry away from him, I kind of finesse my way into getting Marcus Peters, but oh, jeez, man. With this trade, we're going to be sending Casey Hayward a first and a fourth round pick to the Broncos for Chris Harris. So we're upgrading our corners just a bit. I was trying to get Jalen Ramsey like I usually do, but I didn't want to give up Jason Verrett, and they were not interested in whatever his name was that I just traded, Casey Hayward, for some reason. So yeah, I did that trade, which is pretty good anyway. So um, aside from maybe running back, I don't think there's anything else I want to change about this team. So uh, all I'm gonna do is just change some positions, and then most likely sim to the midseason. So here at the midseason mark, we are sitting at 6-1, which I can't spray. I can't spray what. Can't say. Oh my God, we shut out the Raiders. Okay, can't say surprising. Um, Taking a look at some XP, looks like. Well, offense is a little bit low, but defensively, it looks like we're doing pretty solid. Um, I'm not going to worry about re-signing anybody, so I'm going to go ahead and go to the playoffs. So I'll see you guys there. So here at the playoffs, Mark Schlereth is telling me that I got Coach of the Year. So let's take a look. We end up going 13-3. Finally, we do good. All right, Aaron Rodgers, 4,400 yards, 48 touchdowns, and 11 picks. Rushing, Melvin Gordon, 1,300 yards, 12 touchdowns. Oh my goodness. Receiving, Brandon Cooks, 102 catches, 1,300 yards, 8 touchdowns. Hunter Henry was second on the team. Receiving wise, he had 9 touchdowns. Keenan Allen with 8 touchdowns. Corey McElroy with 12. Oh my God. All right, how did the O line do? We gave up 7 sacks this year. Uh, Luke Kuechly led the team in tackles, of course, with 121. Tackles for loss was led by Sheldon Rankins with 10, and sacks. Oh my goodness, there's so much. Joey Bosa with 21 leads the team. Khalil Mack 16 and a half in second. Bobby Wagner even had 5. Chris Harris with 6 picks. Cam Chancellor with 4. Kuechly and Jason Verrett both had 2. As for defensive touchdowns, we did not have any this year. Now, looking at awards, I already know that I won Coach of the Year. Somehow Aaron Rodgers doesn't win MVP. That's BS. Any other Chargers? Nope. All right. Oh, really? Really? Okay, Rodgers comes in second. Melvin Gordon comes in 7th for Offensive Player of the Year. Defensive goes to Joey Bosa. Of course, Khalil Mack comes in 2nd. Luke Kuechly comes in 5th. Offensive Rookie of the Year, we had that one receiver comes in 6th. We didn't have any defensive rookies. So, somehow Aaron Rodgers wins Best QB, but the Offensive Player of the Year and MVP goes to some other quarterback in the AFC. Like, okay. Okay, Madden, because that really makes sense. So we have a ton of XP to spend. McElroy went up a lot just after last year. I'm wondering what he's going to be now, but I'm going to go ahead and spend all of this, and I'll see you guys at the start of the playoff game. So here in the divisional round of the playoffs, after upgrading everybody, I got Joey Bosa up to a 97 overall. McElroy's up to a 90 with confidence. I mean, the whole team is looking so nice. So I'm feeling pretty good about this. The Steelers are only 10-6 on the season, and the overalls were a 95, but they're a 92. All right, I still think we're gonna win though. So coming up on halftime here, the Steelers just took the lead, and they scored again. All right, come on, Rodgers, be clutch. Please be clutch, Rodgers. And defense. Oh my God, what the hell, man? Oh, Jesus. Really? After the team that I built? Oh my God. Well, that's very unfortunate, but like, look, 99 offense and defense, 95 overall. Like, oh my god, I don't know what else I could have done um, to build this team any better than it is. Uh, so that sucks. Um, but I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, here's the final team. If you guys would like to pause the video and check it out for a closer look. Um, very, very good team. Almost all A's for positional grades. I hope you guys did enjoy that. This was kind of a tougher rebuild for me to do because of just the Chargers have so many awful contracts on their team, and I did like a run through of this first before I did the video, where I just traded away everybody I wanted to get rid of, and I had like 58 million in cap penalty for the next year, and I was like, okay, yeah, I'm not gonna do that. So that's the reason I waited to trade Phillip Rivers, because he had like a 26 million cap penalty just by himself. Um, but anyway, hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, don't forget to leave a like down below. It really helps me know that you guys are liking the videos and actually enjoying them. So if you have any teams you'd like me to see do next, leave a comment down below, and I'll think about doing it. But I've kind of been going in order of the, well, not specifically in order of, but so far I've done all of the top 8 teams in draft position for the draft this year. So I've kind of been trying to go in that order lately. But anyway, yeah, like I said, hope you guys did enjoy, and hope you have a great day.